Krillex opens his beak and mimics exactly Cirrus saying "stabby bitch" and then splices that with Maya's hellspawn to kind of call out loudly "stabby bitch hellspawn."
For once, I agree with the bird.
Kind of holding up their hand to kind of call it out, projecting it a little bit, trying to find this woman.
You'll hear, what?
Oh, we hear that? Do we hear her voice?
Yeah.
What the? Are you playing a game? As I kind of like look around.
You'll see her around the corner. No, I'm trying to look for a way out of this place.
I thought everyone kind of agreed to stick together.
You all agreed to stick together. I'm trying to find a way out of this place.
Your death.
I'm sorry. What?
Your fucking funeral. Did I stutter?
Oh, shit.
I'm looking. Wait, can I make eye contact with her?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm making just deep eye contact, and my my eyes go from like relative Goliath looking eyes, I guess, which are kind of humany, and they kind of like have this like shine, and they look wolf like, and then they go back to human.
We're trying far too hard, darling. No, you didn't stop it. You were simply inarticulate enough for me to mistake it for a threat the first time round. Which, of course, would be your funeral.
I'm trying.
You two, please just calm down. We're all in the same situation. And fighting is not going to solve the issue. In fact, it may make that guy over there some friends. With how many empty catacombs there are here.
I gesture to him, I assume?
Yes.
Oh. It's the first stiff I've seen in this place.
Exactly, and I'd rather that be the only stiff we see in this place.
Well, no, isn't that odd? That's the only stiff we've seen in this place.
I mean, we've gone one hallway down what seems to be infinite hallways.
Oh, come on, there's no infinite catacombs in this world.
I mean, I noticed as we moved, a light went off and another one went on, so what's to say that we're not in some magical fucking hellscape?
This is not what I signed on for.
What the fuck did you just say? What do you mean? What did you sign up for? I get up in her face.
When I took the last job I took.
Okay, I'm like breathing in her face right now, just because she kind of said that.
You crossed the entire hallway to get up in her face?
How far away?
Like 20 feet. Because you get, like I said, the cadaver's about 20 feet in.
Right. No, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
What do you mean? I think you're lying.
No, I mean just the last job I took before I woke up here.
What do you remember?
Well, I'm sure you can tell by my appearance what kind of work I'm probably used to.
Yeah, you probably fucking murder people. Move on. What job? Where?
This nobleman wanted someone who was influential in his village. Silenced.
Which village?
Oh, fuck him. Fuck me.
Jared, I ask all the really, really specific questions. I may just ask what that leader's daughter's grandmother's name is.
Okay, well.
I won't.
I mean,
if you wanted to.
Good. Mainly, would it be a village that I would know, being a part of a tribal village-esque
So you are familiar with the Empire
Mhm.
of Rakdesh, which is on the western side of the continent, or sorry, eastern side of the continent.
Okay.
Um,
I really should be taking notes. All right, village part of Rektash. On which side of the continent? Country? Continent?
Rakdesh is an empire on the eastern side of Midrius, the continent slash the world that I run normally.
Okay. And this is a village that's a part of that?
Yeah, the village is in that empire.
Is my people part of that empire too?
You're a Goliath. There's probably some Goliaths in Rakdesh.
I mean, we're specifically a bunch of blood magic
Ah,
half werewolves.
either Rakdesh or the Beastlands, which is like Midrius is Australia.
The Beastlands sounds like where we would be.
So the Beastlands is a separate place from Rakdesh.
So I don't know about the village.
I mean, Rakdesh and the Beastlands get along all right. So depending on how good your geography is, you could. I guess that would be a good time for me to call for a history check.
Sure. Let's see. History is +2. All right. Let's see if I can do this correctly. 1d20 +2. That's a d10. What the hell? How did
you
I
never
mess
heard of
that?
place.
Oh.
Oh, that's a D10.
Yeah, I don't. That was.
I just saw total 8.
Yeah, I don't even know how I did that. There we go. 13.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
No, okay.
Ever me talking about Lisbon? I know it's in the UK, but I don't fucking know where.
Okay, so okay, continue.
My brain just added
Hellspawn demon bitch explaining her last bounty or hunt or
Right.
whatever.
She'd said that basically a count there, or actually no, she was this lord there would have hired her because this influential guy in the community needed to shut up.
Okay.
So she was hired to expedite that process.
And how far did you get through that process?
Well, if I remember correctly, I had slit his throat.
Oh.
Was carrying his body. And then I woke up here.
The fellow in the tomb over there doesn't look like your guy.
Hardly. That man's an elf. Not to mention, his throat seems... I can't hardly see from over here, but... Well, let's just say much more intact.
Okay.
Huh.
Sure. Let's remain within everyone's eye view. I think will be a safe bet.
Well, if I go wandering off now, you'll all probably just kill me the next time I show up, huh?
Guaranteed.
Krillix looks rather surprised at that assertion and just kind of starts shaking his head, and then after they say guaranteed, just kind of looks over and just
Well, I don't know.
shrugs.
You're all kind of brutish. I'm sure you'll give it your best attempt.
The Goliath
I'll
doesn't
say with
speak
kind
for
of a
all of
smirk.
us.
I definitely do not speak for all of everyone
Go-
here. I'm not
go
your
ahead, Mike.
leader. Go ahead.
So the Goliath doesn't speak for all of us, but it will raise suspicion if you leave now.
I, for one, think it would be best for your safety if you stay as well. Not only will it help avoid suspicion, but we don't yet know what lies in these tombs. There could be anything, and if you just disappear, we'll never know what happened to you.
Krillix points at her and then uses the
Child.
spell message to send the message name very loudly again.
Okay, I don't need that in my head. I prefer not to say. It's kind of a professional thing.
All right, until we know more, I don't like giving my name either. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna assign everyone call signs. That sounds weird, but we're gonna assign everyone a
Code
different
names.
code names that still doesn't fit the era, but sure.
Aliases.
Aliases. There we go. Yes, yes. So we got Demon Spawn, Hell Bitch, whatever the bird said. We got
I rather like Dumb Brute for you.
Dumb Brute. It is. We have another Goliath. Choose your alias.
Old Brute.
Okay. And then we have.
Cirrus is old brute.
Let's
Yeah.
Call. Serious, do you have nothing to say?
Call me what you wish.
Okay, Dark Brooding guy.
That's not okay.
What?
Well, it's
Dark.
supposed to be
Sorry.
brooding.
Dark Mysterious guy.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Dark, and handsome. Sure. Are you tall?
I'm 7'8", yeah.
Oh, you're taller than me. All right. I'm 7 foot even. All right, we got tall, dark, and handsome. Does that cover everybody?
Ooh, can I go by the doctor?
Wow.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
The doctor it is. And you, human. Human, I guess. All right.
That's rather uninspired.
Do you have something else in mind? Human it is. All right, so we're going to
Everyone
continue
will
on.
innuendo about it if I say it.
Krillix frantically points to themselves and kind of looks at everybody like, give me a nickname too.
Oh, shit.
Beatbox.
Symbols.
What's a beatbox? Yes, symbol.
That he looks delighted.
All right. That's great.
I guess I'll be Flame Brain.
And Flame Brain. All right. Sounds good. No more names here on out. Also, Bird. Let's not do the mind message thing. It's kind of intrusive. And just don't do it on me at least. And
Krillix lets out a loud cat meow, almost as if to say, "Do you prefer this?"
you giving me a hard ultimatum there. It better be for a good fucking reason. All right. Here's what we know. Let's just do a quick recap. We woke up in the room over. Everyone has moved down a room. A light has gone out the way that we came. A light has gone on the way that we moved. So at least we know that for right now, we have light. I kind of want to test how many of us can go in a direction before we lose light, whether it's one, the whole group, half of us, however. So we know that if we can split up or not into two smaller groups. Does anyone have anything else to add other than we have our dead friend over here? Is the blood on is it fresh? Is it?
Is it
No,
blood?
it's kind of like a dark red, like almost black.
Okay, so it's just been there for a
It's definitely like, it's crusty.
Okay.
Can I check to see if the body is embalmed?
I'll go ahead and keep off of your previous roll. You'll know that it's not.
Okay. I look to the party and I'm like, well, whoever's running this catacomb is doing a very poor job. The body is not even properly embalmed.
Yes, it's because there were no final rites done on us either.
Krillix quietly plays taps on their lute.
If you all will excuse me for a moment, and she's gonna go and perform final rites for this body, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, while she's doing that, you wanted to measure the length of the hall. Me being a human torch, I'll go down one end.
Flame on.
Flame on.
Yeah, so my would I want to and I'm just a dumb brute here, so stop me if you know this is going over my head, but I want to
Not
see
likely.
at what point, not paying attention to you, at what point the light changes, because the light's following us. I just want to know how many of us. So if we can send one person just down the hallway that we can keep an eye on and see if the light changes. Send another one and keep sending until the light changes, essentially.
Will I get a sword run through my back if I go first?
You can go in the middle if that makes you feel better. Slide along the wall if you're afraid of your back. Who wants to go first?
Okay.
I would prefer not to.
Sounds good.
Krillix prances forward.
would like to stay
I
with whatever larger group.
I stopped the bird, Krillix.
Okay.
You're you're a bit squishy. I wouldn't go first. Keep in mind that anything could be hiding down these hallways. So if anyone would like and anyone is not against it, I would like to go first.
Krillix
I guess.
gives a thumbs up and is gonna reach out to try to put a hand on you if you don't back away.
I don't flinch either.
Okay. We're gonna cast heroism on you.
I like puff out my chest a little bit and just start strutting. No. I don't say anything. I just
I'm so glad you did that, Ian, because I was going to do it if you didn't.
Okay.
I-
You have
Go ahead.
3 extra hit points. You have
Nice.
3 extra hit points, and you have you're immune to fear. Well, you're immune to being frightened. You're not immune to fear, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just make sure to catch your eye, and I just a deep nod, and I start walking down the hallway while I presume people are watching me.
And Krillix, that is a concentration spell up to a minute, just so you are aware.
Yeah, Krillix is just like playing a little riff on their guitar while they watch, because that's how they concentrate.
I feel so badass.
Not a guitar, a lute. It's a lute.
And I do have my I have 2 battle axes. I have both of them in each hand as I just kind of start walking, and I'll kind of look into the hallway, walk to the next one, look in the hallway, and I'm just taking a cursory glance, make sure nothing's like waiting to jump out. And I'm just gonna walk, I don't know, like 3 down. If that makes sense.
Just,
I'll keep up the rear with my X.
Krillix, I would really, really like it if this is what you're playing.
I'm gonna unmute. I want to hear this.
Let me see.
Is it in rhythm?
Yeah, it's about to be.
Is this gonna mess with the?
No, don't worry. It's fine. It's
Okay.
You're good. Oh, I can't hear it.
It's starting, I think.
Mm.
Ah, all right. Yeah, that can be totally it.
Okay.
All right, I'm just kind of jamming out as I
Yeah.
walk down.
kind of, you know, to get the tambourine effect, he has the whole one-man band thing, so he's just like tapping his foot, and that produces the percussion section.
All right.
I'm kind of like nodding my head, but trying to make it seem like I'm not enjoying the music.
I love
This is-
that.
This is her casting heroism.
Yeah.
Concentration. All right.
But yeah, and then who is bringing up the rear? Is someone
I've got it.
following right behind me?
No, I'm not following up behind. I'm on the back of the party.
Okay. Oh,
Making
okay.
sure nothing steps on
Cool.
us.
We got Goliath on each end. That sounds logical.
The Goliath sandwich.
All right. So
That's a whole
Don't let
nother
that
thing.
Too late.
Glass sandwich, rule 34.
Everybody's going to horny prison right now.
Bonk. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna walk to the next one, take a look in, Walk to the next one, look in. Walk to the next one, look in, and then stop.
Okay. Next one you look in also has a body.
Okay, 1.
There's 2 in this one.
Okay. I don't say anything. I go to the next one. Oh, actually, when I see the 2 dead bodies, I'll just kind of turn around. I'll put up the number 2 with my fingers and make like a, I don't know, bleh, like dead body, 2 dead body. I'm gonna mime it. Charades.
Sure, yeah, you run a finger across your throat, you know.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That
Yeah.
works.
Bleh, 2 in there, and then I continue on.
All right.
So the next one.
Next one. Has 3.
Okay. Same thing. 3 dead bodies. Miming.
I hope these guys don't come back to life.
Why did you say that out loud?
I don't say that out loud because I'm a kinky, but I think it.
And then the next one. I want to be clear. I'm not stealthing, but I'm not like I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm not stealthing. I just want to make sure it's clear.
Plus 5.
Okay, same thing. 5 dead bodies. And then so at that point I'll stop. Give a quick look around, make sure there's nothing that seems different, fishy, or anything other than the bodies.
Well, pretty much the same.
Okay.
Or
Do
give me perception.
okay. And perception, where are we? -1. Unless this is relating to shit, where's my thing? Hunter's Bane, you have advantage on wisdom checks to track fey, fiends, or undead, as well as intelligence ability checks to recall information about them. That is neither of those things. Boop. 11.
Is just you so far that's moving, or is everyone moving with? Or
No,
are we trying to separate?
Everyone stayed back. I went ahead to see if the light would go out back where they are, or if any
The
lights change.
not appear to move as you go out.
Okay. And then did I notice anything as I glanced around, other than the dead bodies?
No, everything seems the same.
Okay. Then I kind of gesture towards the party and just kind of like try and like, I don't know, whisper, yell, like send 1. I'm facing the group as they send whoever.
Would you like
I'll go.
me to go next?
Oh, sure.
Alright. She's gonna go ahead and get merrily down there.
Okay, and then as they reach, then I'm gonna turn around to face the other side, and then just tell them like send 1 at a time until a light changes.
Oh, I'll go. And the tiefling will kind of saunter over.
Next one.
Krillix bounces forward, kind of still playing the tune, stepping in time with it, you know.
Alright,
Who's left?
I think.
So you will see the
You and
lights kind of shift as Krillix goes.
So who's left on the other side?
Cirrus,
Me and Carl.
Blair, the human.
Okay. Oh shit, yeah, we're an odd number, huh? Can I I say no one else come. Symbol, can you walk back halfway between the groups? please? Symbol.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot that was my code name. Yeah, Krillix gives a big thumbs up again and just kind of starts heading back over halfway between the two groups.
So it'll kind of appear that the torches are centered on Krillix.
Huh. Krillix feels rather important.
You demon spawn hell bitch. Trade spots with the bird.
Krillix goes to comply with that request and kind of gives the tiefling a bit of a salute as they pass, if she does in fact do what he said.
She'll kind of put her two fingers up to her eyebrow and kind of do the little, salute back almost, kind of. Not like super enthusiastic, just kind of okay. You're cute. Oh.
I also let out like a little chuckle.
She'll saunter towards the middle, and it'll now appear that the torches are centered on her.
Okay. Let's all regroup on demon spawn hell bitch. So with my
It's a bit of a mouthful, don't you think?
I think it's perfectly fine. With my back towards them, I just kind of start backing up and kind of hurting whoever's still with me towards
Fine.
demon
You're
bitch.
getting upgraded to ugly, dumb brute.
Are you sure that's not a mouthful for you, honey?
No, it's fine.
All right.
If you'd like, you can shorten it to hell bitch.
It's nowhere near as big as you think it is.
Krillix opens.
That was such a good one. That was such a good.
Krillix
You got
opens
me.
His beak to release the sound of a bunch of people going like, "Oh," like a crowd.
I just stare like daggers very quickly.
No, she caught what you were putting down.
That was good.
Somebody was putting down wasn't that big.
all right. Let's move on here. We got important things to talk about.
Blair is slinging pipe, but it's a small one.
Don't make me drop trow. All right. So, no worries. So, from what I gather, right, the lights are gonna follow. Oh, you said it seemed to center on the one person by themselves?
Yeah. So the first three people would move, and then when the fourth one would move, it would center the fourth one.
That makes it a majority.
Yeah, and we have an odd number. So unless someone wants to sit by themselves, we can't split up.
Yeah.
But it appears whoever would sit by themselves would be left in the dark.
Yeah, does anyone able to see in the dark?
Oh, I can.
I can.
Also, we haven't been able to ascertain that splitting into two groups with one person in the middle actually extends the range of these torches.
Oh, is this a light issue? Is that what we're going on about?
I mean, relatively also why it's like what it's following, because it's clearly magic and it's clearly following us.
Do none of us know detect magic?
Yeah, I'm a dumb brute, so no.
Oh,
Ugly.
I'm sorry.
Ugly, dumb
Krillix-
brute.
Krillix shakes his head and just kind of gestures to all of the instruments and kind of, waves their arms. They seem to be trying to say something they can't quite get across through normal gesturing.
Well, I'm able to make a lot of light if that's what we need.
I think for right now it's fine. I'm in favor of us just moving as a group towards one end or the other.
That's fair.
So what is it, Symbol?
Well- Say it one more time.
Symbol? He appears to be trying to get our attention.
Krillix kind of shakes his head and then gestures in the two directions they could head, and then kind of shrugs and looks at the rest of the group.
The direction seems as good as any to me. What do you guys think?
I mean, I already explored down this way. There's more dead bodies, so we can go with what we already know. It's clear this way.
Blair's gonna produce flame in both of his hands and chuck them down each into the hall to measure the distance of them.
I stare very intensely at him as he does this.
You will see. Crap. Okay.
You might want to warn us next time you throw flame down the fucking hallway.
Well, we're trying to get our bearings. I figured we might as well measure the distance.
Yeah, the distance between us and the next fucking thing that sees that. Thank God. Well, if you can hear us and see that, we're right fucking here.
We haven't exactly been quiet. If something was aware of our presence.
I'm aware, and I kind of like stare at Symbol.
Oh, what kind are you?
I don't. How far is it?
I think I'm the only one that got the fray, and I want to beat you to death because of it.
I didn't catch the setup for it.
It's good because you are.
So, how far is it?
Mm-hmm.
Distance? Did we get that?
I think Joe's still figuring out.
Okay.
All right. So you will see the balls of flame kind of go for a bit.
I'm also gonna like ready myself just in case. Towards the.
What's the range on that, Ian?
Do a quick check here. Oh, 30 feet.
So it will
Not
not
as far as I thought
pass
it
the
was.
torches you can see.
How many like hallways does that clear?
Like I said, there's about 10 across, 20 feet to the next one, so it'll get to the next hall.
So, having realized
doesn't
after
help.
the distance of it, I'm going to. Can I retcon the spell I cast?
That's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast in both
Oh
directions.
fucking
That's-
Christ! Doesn't that make sound? Isn't that no? Right? Wait.
Not that it says. I mean, it's a beam. of
Doesn't it do
necromantic
force
for-
damage?
It does do force damage on a hit.
So it does make. Okay.
How do you have any extenders, or is that is it what 120 or is it 60?
120, yeah.
120. All right, so you'll go about
I
4
don't
hallways.
think I have any. Actually, let me check here.